my name's Ellie and welcome back to my channel. So in my first introduction video, I mentioned that I'm going to start talking about drama schools, and I thought, why didn't I talk about the course I'm on now? So I'm currently studying the BTEC Level 3 Extended Diploma in Musical Theatre at a college in Liverpool. And I know this is a time where lots of people, including myself, are going to be doing auditions, so I thought it might be helpful if I give my tips and my experience that I had when auditioning from the college I'm at now. So first things first, I've said in another video that I was, the video before this, I think it was, that I was all set about going down a totally different career path, looking after children. So I had experience in that for 3 years, and then I decided, you know what, I feel like I'm ready to do it now. So I was doing lots of amateur dramatics and things like that, just to get my foot in the door, really, just to get that bit of experience. And then I said, right, I'm going to audition for drama schools. So I did audition for Liverpool, and I'm going to go through the audition process for Liverpool. So I recommend this, if anyone is auditioning, to have an audition folder, which I've got here. I'll do another video on it, but it's literally got loads of schools and things that I'm on audition and what they require and things like that. So I'm going to get my Liverpool one up. Okay, so for Liverpool, you have to prepare 2 songs, contrasting songs, with a piano or backing track. Recommended piano though. They also asked to do it in your own accent, or the accent of your character. And I'd also prepare a 2-minute monologue from any post-1945 play. As well as this, you have to perform a musical theatre style dance piece for 2 minutes, but you can't do tap or ballet. So if you think about me, coming into this brand new, I had no clue where to start whatsoever. So, songs. I said, okay, if I'm going to prepare songs, I have to go to a singing teacher. First thing that came to mind, I thought, yeah, I know loads of songs, but I need to make sure I've got the music in the right key, for my voice, know my voice better, things like that, because I can't just sing how I sing in the shower. So I went to a singing teacher, and helped me so much. Her name's Kate, Northern Voice, if you're in the Northwest. No, if you're in my area, so I live the Wirral. The 2 songs we eventually chose were Mama Who Bore Me from Spring Awakening and I Can Do Without You from Calamity Jane. Now, Calamity Jane is one of my favourite musicals ever. Since I was a little girl, Doris Day was like, I looked up to Doris Day. I love Doris Day. So I was like, okay, this is a great song. And it was contrasting because the Mama Who Bore Me showed off my higher register. The Calamity Jane one was totally different character, different style. Calamity's so feisty, so I was like, okay, this is a good contrast. So I went to regular singing lessons just to make sure I was really prepared, and I had to, as well as this, like, research the shows that they're from, so I know all about it in case they ask me any questions in the audition. So I got my songs ready, and I felt I was okay in the songs. Now, for the monologue, I had no clue where to start. I really didn't. I literally was stuck. I didn't know where to look. I went to the library, so many plays. Nah, didn't help whatsoever. So I looked on the internet, which you shouldn't really do, because all the top ones that everyone will be doing will be coming up first, but I didn't know, so that's what I did. So I chose Things I Knew to Be True, from Andrew Bravel. Now, this is such a well done monologue, but I didn't know. First one, what do I know? So I did Things I Knew to Be True by Andrew Bravel. I got in, So that's something, but I still wish I didn't do that one because I want something that will show me off, and I feel like that was just the first one that came to mind. And for the dance, I had no clue what I was doing for the dance either, which is really helpful. So I think all I did was like a few kicks, a few turns, just the basics, just so they know that I can move, because I'm not a dancer. No. So yeah, that's what I did. Now I remember going in, and it was not many people there. Liverpool Theatre School, where I auditioned, the building's not there anymore, but it was a very small building, and I think there would have been about 10 auditioning at the time. So I remember going in, the first thing he did was a hip hop class or commercial class. So we got assessed on that. Then we went in, we had a list with our names, with our time slots for our singing and time slots for acting, and then you dance. And there was about 10 minutes between each, so it was okay. If you had to get dressed or anything, there was time, so that was fine. And also, you got a talk with the principal and like a tour, so that was good as well. And also prior to this, I went to the open day, which was I think like a month before, so I went to the open day as well. I started in September 2019, and for my first year, you got a timetable. Right, so I'll get my timetable. What I did, I thought I'm going to take a folder with me, which is my first year folder, and then I'm going to keep everything organised. So this is my timetable. Now, I've heard lots of things from lots of different colleges that do this qualification, because obviously it's equivalent to 3 A levels, and I've heard that like some of my friends are on the same course, and they say, oh, literally, like we're in one day, we're not in the next day. Very hit and miss with their hours, and and they don't do very much dance, or like they don't have privates and things like private singing and things like that. Whereas the course I'm on now is packed full. You get a full timetable, which is great. For example, here's my timetable here. On a Monday we had ballet, then it was nutrition, then we had commercial, we had a double commercial class, and then we had dance improvisation, which is really handy because you'll go to an audition and they'll probably say do improv, so this was just helping you get in the zones. Second day of the week, we did voice, so that's all about accents and warming up your voice, looking after your voice, vocal health, things like that. So we had voice quite a lot in the week actually. Then we had the study session, because with every class you have to log it, so you have to do a log like on a Word document, and then you have like a folder for like your ballet or your tap, jazz. You log every class, which goes towards your results at the end. So then we also had contextual studies, which was about like the history of musical theatre and things like that. So that was an interesting one as well. And you have to do an assignment on that as well. So that was part of that. We have jazz, a jazz class. We also, on like a few, I'm just going to go through what's on other days. We a guest class, so with guests it was different every week. It'd either be like a musical theatre performer will come in to teach, or it will be someone coming in talking about your vocal health, or it'll be someone coming in to watch you sing, one at a time, working through acting, through song, things like that, and which is really good because you get to work with different people. And meet different people and get their experience in the industry. We had a cats workshop once as well, and Motown, so we had really good guest workshops. We also singing, but so for singing we had our obviously just singing. But we also had music theory. So for music theory, we worked on knowing like the music notes and things like that. It was like grade 5 theory, I think it was. So yeah, that was good as well, because I want to start learning piano. That's one thing I want to start doing, because I think in the future it'll be really handy to know like the where you like. I just think it'll be handy. Acting we had on a Thursday, which was really good. We had a long day of acting. So for acting, we worked on 2 plays, which got recorded. But we worked on, for example, like Stanislavski and Brecht were the 2 practitioners that we worked on. And we worked on obviously like the given circumstances and the objective, and the uniting and the actions and things like that, which is, and the like circle of concentration it links into. And this was really helpful, because I've done like amateur shows, but literally when you're doing amateur shows you didn't think for that, and you literally just learn the lines, whereas this was so much like getting into it more and helps you understand ways to learn lines faster and things like that. And I was like, I had no clue of any of this, and I walked in with like I was blind, like what is this? But I feel like getting into it like week after week after week, you just pick it up and it just gets into your brain. It's really, really useful, especially to know before you get onto your 3-year course, because of course like I didn't. So in all like auditions and things like that, if in acting and they ask me questions, I'm like, oh yeah, I worked on that, the given circumstances and things like that. So yeah, all handy information. The plays that we worked on were Whale Music. We also worked on The Good Person Is Set to On, which is by Brecht himself. So yeah, they're the plays we worked on in first year, which is good. We also did tap. Tap was really good. So we did basic tap really for first year, and then we had, because we only had 45 minutes of tap a week, so it wasn't that long compared to the other lessons we had, which were all an hour and 15. So we sort of like worked a bit slower in tap, just making sure you got that foundation. We also had urban, which was like a Hales class, which we have this year as well. But yeah, so basically the days were packed, and we had quite a few study sessions as well. So we had the days were packed, so I would recommend going to Liverpool Central Studios for their BTEC and for the Diploma as well. But it's just a great school. Packed full days, and the class sizes are small as well. So yeah, that was my first year. But what I recommend is obviously taking a folder when you start all your basics, because obviously you log quite a lot for all your lessons, so it's best to keep it neat in a file so you don't have papers all over the show, and be organised as well, which is very important. So yeah, that's what we did for first year. Packed full year, and then obviously when lockdown came we did it all online, but the days never stopped. Still the exact same timetable online. So, and also we had like yoga during lockdown as well. So yeah, it's good. I'm going to go through actually what I wore for my audition. I wore black leotard with my black jazz tights and my jazz shoes for the dance, and I wore my hair just in a ponytail like this for the dance class, and for when I danced as well. For the acting and for the songs, I had my obviously leotard on underneath, but I also wore a skirt just to put over, and my character shoes so I wasn't just in the same outfit like a sweaty mess. And I'd recommend, like, I wore makeup just like this, like basic makeup, just natural. And then as well as that, bring some powder to top up, because obviously we did our dance class first, like as a group, so because it was first, you're sweaty, so you want to put some more powder on before you go to the other audition slots. So guys, give this video a like and a subscribe, and I'm going to be doing more videos on my second year of my BTEC that I'm on now, and what I'm hoping to be doing, and also I'll take you with me on like audition journeys that I've got coming up as well. And yeah, hope that helps. So if anyone is auditioning for any colleges this year, then good luck, because I know it's so hard right now. Everything's online, online auditions. Some are doing in person though. It depends where you go, but I know a lot is online, so it's whether you prefer that or you prefer it in person. If you've got any other questions about the course I'm on now, which is the BTEC, then comment down below and I'll try and answer them. Thank you, bye!